Hello, my name is Runne. We are from Norway. We have been out sailing for 3.5 years, and this is my wife Ethen. And we have 2 twin daughters, Heather and Maritta, which are 9 years old. So we sailed from Norway down to Canary Islands, across to Caribbean, through the Panama Canal, through the South Pacific Islands, to New Zealand, and then back up to Fiji and Vanuatu, to Australia. And from Australia we came to Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand and India. So now we are in India and came here 3-4 days ago and are eager to explore. So in a few days we go inland on a 3-4 day trip.
Of course, it's more work to travel with the children than without children. They have special needs. We have to teach them. Runne and I, we share to have a couple of hours each every day. When we came into South Pacific, they said, "Oh, Mama, you have to teach us English. We have to know English if we want to play with other kids." And that is so right. So just in 1 or 2 months, they could understand most of the English and playing with other kids. Both Runne and I like to explore different cultures, like to meet other people. And we we wanted to share this with our kids. It's no matter skin color or religion. We all are the same. We are sisters and brothers all over the world. So today we have doing a little math test, and we have a little spelling test. I have to ask them when I wonder about English words now. So a little spelling test in English we will have. So and then we are looking forward to go ashore in Kochi.
No, my attraction for sailing was I want to sail around the world, but on the other hand I didn't want to. I knew it was very expensive and we need to save a lot of money, and I didn't want to buy a boat and use a lot of money to gain experience. So we didn't have much sailing experience before we left, but when Norway has a lot of coastline and nice islands to visit and fjords, and so it's really common to sail in Norway. So I guess we had a long relationship around us with sailing boats and people that knew how to sail. So we had many friends that were able to help us and guide us. Yeah, we have when we sail through the world, there is always some issues we don't like, which is small piracy and some theft from the boats and big seas and yeah, things we cannot handle. But so far we've been lucky and haven't had any problems. We have had some strong winds, but no really so strong that there is any danger to the boat or the crew. And we haven't had any major accidents, so it's all fine with the boat. And I guess now the biggest threat for the sailing community around the world is to go through the Gulf of Aden. And one of the reasons why that's because of the Somalian piracy situation. And that's partly why we joined the Vasco Di Gama rally, to make sure that we stay in a group of 20-something boats, and we get the security of being there together, and the likelihood of one boat being caught is reduced. And so especially to go through there with the children, I really don't like. We have other options. We can of course sell the boat and fly home, but that's a bit dramatic as well. So it's a hard call to decide what to do. So that's probably our biggest challenge so far. Before we left, we knew that we should work around 40 years from graduation to retirement, and to be able to take some of these 40 years off, we should be able to do if we plan right and prepare. So we knew that we like to sail around the world, and it was a project we had going for many years before we left. So we had around 11 years from we graduated until we were able to take this journey, and it's been a very pleasant trip so far. And if there is other people around considering doing the same, it's the best thing I could ever have done to my family. And as long as you have a long-term goal, it's absolutely doable.